Hey guys, this is mission number 8, Occupation Forces in Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Of course, this is my S rank walkthrough, so we're going to go and show you how to get the S rank in here. Now, again, as just like the other missions, I'm going to go and do this as quick as time possible because the time bonus is what's going to give you the largest chunk of your score towards that rank. So right off the bat, we're going to go into this village. Now, ultimately, we need to take out the Colonel and the tanks. So we're going to go into this village, and there's actually one side objective in here, prisoner rescue, that you can do that is in your path. Normally I don't go out of my way to do those just because it increases the time too much. But right here at the very beginning, I get spotted by someone, and yeah, I was an idiot. Don't know what I was thinking there. So I'm going to do a checkpoint restart. Remember, if you restart a checkpoint, it takes you back to the previous checkpoint, and the time gets reset to that point. So feel free to use that if you make some wrong moves. I know I did this about 3 checkpoints later. So this is my third, actually 4th run into this village. As you can see, I already have some enemies marked on the map. So I'm going to go and take out this first guy, and then there's going to be 2 more just up the hill. And our prisoner is going to be in the building just to the right of these next 2 guys. Now my total time on this mission was 7 minutes 14 seconds, and that contributed all but almost 10,000 points towards my final score. So you can see how important the time actually is. And we're not going to take everybody out. We're just going to take out just the people that we need. Now I'm doing the sleeping dart gun just to prevent any kills. So in here is the prisoner. We got to pick him up and then extract him once we get outside. Now this mission is going to require you to have explosives. I do have a launcher, a rocket launcher I researched with Mother Base, and I do have level 2 C4. And I'm going to use the 4 of my C4 to take out one of the tanks, and then the launcher to take out the other one. There's 2 tanks plus a vehicle that the Colonel is going to be in. So now I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to run into this guy who's patrolling the balcony up here. You can be careful, he can see you from the main path, depending on where he is in his patrol. So we're going to go in here, and then we have to interact with this intel. That'll put the tank location on the map so you know where they're at. I'm going to skip the cutscene here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go up the road. At this point you got to kind of want to set up an ambush. There's a really good spot to do it to the right, near where we dropped off with the helicopter. But I gotta save a couple minutes of time here, so I'm gonna go up the road and try to meet them. Now in doing so, I'm going to possibly run into some hostile forces. So I'm just going to try to, at least the best that I can, avoid them. Let's go ahead and get my D-horse out here. So I'm going to go up the road, and this will save, knock off a couple minutes. In doing so, will probably get you another 15,000 points to your time bonus. So I'm trying to stay away from the village, because there's still a bunch of people over there. And there's actually a pretty nice ambush spot up here. Ideally, I found in a couple attempts of doing this that being up high and being able to overlook the enemy vehicles here, while having enough cover. You need enough cover, some rocks, because these tanks have some pretty big splash damage on their rounds, as you would expect a tank to have. So here's where I'm going to set up camp. Now there's some enemy hostile soldiers nearby, but I'm going to place all 4 of my C4 right there in that single spot. And then if I can, I'm going to run back up here and get up high so I can overlook. Now what I'm going to do is I planted the C4, and then you have to still have your C4 equipped in order to set it off, and you hold L2 and then hit the triangle button. So you can see they've already spotted me, but their tanks, the shells aren't going to hit me while I'm up here. So I'm just going to wait until the one tank rolls over, set it off. I'm going to switch to my launcher and take out the vehicle the Colonel is in. Now you do get a bonus point if you extract him. Unfortunately, I don't think he survived and I couldn't extract him. But at this point, I'm going to use my launcher to take out this other tank. It's going to take 4 shots here to disable it. So I'm just going to run up the top of the ridgeline here. And one more will do it. So there you go, that's it. And at this point, now you just need to get extracted. So we got through all 3 of the objectives. I'm going to call in my helicopter. If I was smart, I would have actually called this prior to the tanks arriving here, just because the helicopter, you usually have to wait for a minute before it lands. But I didn't plan that far ahead. Had I probably could have saved another 30 seconds. Now I'm going to get the no kills bonus, which I'm not entirely sure how that happens when I shot some rockets into a vehicle with a couple guys in it, but whatever, I'll take it. And then we're going to go to the extraction point. As soon as you get into the helicopter here, Big Boss will shut the doors and the mission will end. As you can see, again, 7 minutes 14 seconds. And we got the S rank at 130,497 points. I think you need 130 to get the S rank on this, just as a heads up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please watch my other ones, and I'm going to guide you to the S rank on all of the main story missions in the game.